Hello, my beautiful friends, and welcome to Style Thoughts by Rita, here with this kind of sunset hour episode. Today I'm going to be putting together some outfits for a soft natural lady. Actually, I have two soft natural ladies, and today is going to be really fun because I have gotten two volunteers from my Instagram followers, one of whom is a favorite commenter, longtime fan of this channel, both of whom are incredibly beautiful. And I've just done some random online shopping and I put together some outfits with these ladies as my inspiration. So this video is really talking about how to put together outfits, how to put together outfits for soft naturals, how to use the autumn and summer color palettes, and also how to put together outfits for a Left+Down essence and for a Right+Down essence. So it's like bringing all of these things together. And of course, I'm going to be describing the women I'm putting together the outfits for a little bit, but I just want to emphasize, obviously I don't know these women. This is not like my previous video where I did my sister. These are more kind of like the muses behind my outfits, and it's more to help you, my sweet viewer, to think a bit about how to put together outfits by watching me do it, and just to have fun, obviously. And the last thing I'm going to say is that I just asked people to volunteer if there's a soft natural. So I would describe these women as soft naturals, and I'd really I know sometimes people love to comment, but I would prefer if you don't question their soft naturalness, because that's their self-identification at this time. And I think we just in general can respect these women who are doing a very big favor to me and I guess to the community as a whole, in volunteering their beautiful faces for this fun experiment. So that being said, I'm actually going to just jump into it. And I'm going to first talk about Stacy. So Stacy is soft natural. I chose this picture because you can kind of see her overall figure. So you can see that she has kind of a prominent visual frame, and then she has a clear curve. Stacy, I would describe her as kind of a a soft natural with who's leaning towards romantic. So she kind of thought she was romantic for a while, and now she's self-identified as soft natural. So she definitely has this visually prominent frame and a curvy body. And I would describe Stacy as being in the summer season. So I think Stacy herself hasn't really placed herself into a season. So again, this is not prescriptive for her, but it just, for me, it's easier to create outfits if I have a color palette. Although I know not everybody I work with has a color palette, but I just like to do that. And then in terms of her essence, so after doing kind of a consultation with Stacy, I kind of find that Stacy really fits into the Right and Down essence in my system. So Right Down is really this very dreamy, very radiant, very refined and polished, but at the same time, it's somebody who best filters all of this radiance and refinement through a very intuitive, understated kind of approachable style. And I think that Stacy really shines in very simple outfits. So Stacy, she is really this amazing person who is just full of light, truly, and just coming into contact with her is really somebody just filling your entire space with this beautiful energy that is just so radiant. Really, there is no other word to describe it. It's just pure radiance. So that's kind of what I leaned into when thinking about the outfits for her. So I made outfits for a few occasions, and now I'm just going to show them to you. But yeah, I think this is a very cute outfit on Stacy, because you can see that in the super simple outfit of jeans and a white shirt and her hair just down and kind of minimal makeup and just really simple shoes. I think that she looks really beautiful, and you feel oh, maybe I even know this person, she feels somebody that is so approachable. So I kind of tried to build on that theme. So the first outfit I started out with, I call this kind of the leaning into it outfit. And here I chose these pink trousers that are kind of bright but kind of soft. You can see that they have kind of this texture that would be very soft and would really follow the curve of her body without being tight or being restrictive. And ideally, these pants will also be, a little bit loose. So again, just not skin tight on her body. And then she gets this kind of waist emphasis with the paper bag waist. combine these pants with this really cute white and pink striped shirt. You can see that this would be a great fit for a soft natural because it has like kind of built-in width, because the shoulder is literally built to be a little bit wider, and the way that the pattern is like angled diagonally means that her shoulders can easily be accommodated without distorting the pattern, right? Whereas if they were a really strict vertical line, then it would be clear kind of how her shoulders fill in the top. And I think it would be cute, of course, to like unbutton the top just to show some more skin here. I chose these really like comfy and cute pink sneakers. So as you can see, these sneakers have some different shades of pink and some different shades of white. That kind of matches these different pink and white shades of the outfit as a whole, because I chose the summer palette for her, which means that there's just a lot of different shades of the same color, kind of gives her this depth. I also had an alternative shoe choice, which are these really adorable like little mules with a bow. This square toe is really trendy right now, and I think it's also really cute for naturals because it's really blunt, literally blunt. And then she has this like little heel to give her just a bit of a boost, but it's a very stable heel, so it's not anything that makes the outfit more formal, it just makes it a bit more cute. And then as an accessory, I really like these pink sunglasses. I think they would look adorable on Stacy's kind of like rounder face, and I think just the pinkness really plays into the outfit. And then finally, I just chose kind of a big bright tote bag to complete the outfit, to keep it really casual. And maybe like she could have a pink coat, but she lives in a really warm place, so I don't think she really needs it. So that's kind of the whole outfit. And this is just like I put a grocery store here because this is literally just hanging out, doing some like errands and maybe getting on a Zoom call and just doing some stuff outfit. And I think like this outfit is really, really simple because again, like it clearly accommodates the shape she needs. It gives her that width. It's going to give her that gentle curve emphasis with the paper bag waist. And it's just overall really casual. She has these tennis like shoes. She has this tote bag, and she has these pink like sunglasses without really much jewelry. And it's like, you're like, can it be so simple, Rita? And it's like, the answer is yes, it can. So obviously not everybody can pull off an outfit like this. But the thing with Stacy is she's so completely like radiant and beautiful and lovely that the simpler kind of her look is, the more she can shine through. At the same time, like a recurring theme I'm going to talk about is for women in the right down quadrant. It's not all about wearing pink, but it is in a way being daring in the simplicity. So I think in a way thinking like, oh, can I really wear an all pink outfit that's kind of just so cute and so like wholesome and so sweet? And I'm just saying like leaning into that like sweetness and the wholesomeness and the simplicity of the outfit is the courageous choice for some people. And I just love this really simple look, and I think it's really beautiful. Okay, and then the second outfit I picked out for is for slightly more formal occasions, like again, not really dressy, but more like, you know, meeting people rather than just kind of doing errands. So let's see what I picked out here. So first I started with these pants, and you can see again that they have this kind of like texture, like they're very textured, and I really like that for Stacy. Again, like you can see the pants themselves have a bit of a curvy shape, so they will easily accommodate her curve while being a bit loose on her legs. And they have this really fun detail on the ankle, like a little button, and they're like a little bit loose around the ankle, and I just think that gives kind of a very relaxed and casual vibe, but still there's something a bit dressy with the pants, with the pleats, and they're this really kind of fun bone off-white color. And I pair this with another top that again has, like, I want to show you, it has the same kind of soft texture, so it's going to really texturally match super well with the pants. And it has this great crop length because Stacey, she likes crop tops. I think they look so amazing on her shape. And again, you can see that the shoulder is literally built for a natural woman, where it's just a little bit big. It's a little bit oversized, so her shoulders and her upper back will not distort the top in any way. It has a quite simple kind of shape, you know, it's just a simple crop top, but it has a little bit of extra with these little arm ties, has a little bit of a twist here. So it's not kind of like a boring outfit. It is, again, like really elegant and beautiful in simplicity. To finish off the outfit, I chose these sandals, which have, again, like a block heel, so they're really comfy. They're, again, in this off-white color matching the pants, And like this, first of all, I just like strappy block heels for most people, so I recommend them a lot. But also like the strappiness again matches the strappy element, if you remember on the shirt where it's kind of hanging off. And it's like this outfit is a little bit like, I wouldn't say sexy, but it's like it's a little bit bare physically. So I like keeping the shoes a bit bare to kind of keep that bareness element. Just some simple silver hoops to add some fun to the outfit. And then I chose this bag, which is, what is this? Is this like a Celine copy or something? But anyway, I really like, it's really small, so Stacey's not going to be overwhelmed with it, but it's big enough to kind of, carry her keys and her wallet and her lipstick. And then, the little details, like these little knot on the front, right? Just like the original. It again like echoes these little ties on the shirt. So it's just kind of like a little bit of pizzazz. And finally, because I think this outfit is kind of a fun outfit, I also just picked out these random rings just to add just a little bit of something. So here's the finished outfit. And so you can see this kind of a simple silhouette with like an easy shirt on top, like a crop top, easy pants, and just some accessories. So I did actually show Stacey all these outfits and she was like, okay, but could I wear tennis shoes with this? Because that's kind of fun for me. So then I actually rethought the outfit a little bit because I think that this outfit with tennis shoes would look, the shoes would look a little bit off, like the outfit would be a little bit too fancy. So keeping the same pants, and finding these kind of pair of just simple slip-ins that are kind of like beige. And again, if you just note that they have these two different kind of, or even almost three, it's only two, but it looks like three because of the way they're sewn, different beige colors, it again gives just this dimensionality to the look and makes it a bit more interesting and complements that summer palette. Then for the bag, I chose this fluffy, soft backpack. I think this would be so cute for Stacey, and it's a lot more casual, but still kind of maintaining that like, easy summer vibe. And then I also changed the top. And again, you can see the top, again, like it's just a little bit oversized here. So again, like the model's a natural, so you can see that it really fits her natural frame. So it wouldn't distort anything Stacey's frame would not distort. And again, the top is a little bit shorter, so it's perfect for somebody who wants to give some waist emphasis. So you can see this outfit comes together, and I think this is way cuter for Stacey, and we lose the earrings. So we just have this really easy pants and top with just a really casual backpack and slip-ons. And for Stacey, this is almost like a dressy, fun outfit, or not almost, I mean almost dressy, but it's definitely a fun, sophisticated, casual outfit. And I just like, even though I know my lighting sucks, but I just want to emphasize that for women who are especially, depends who you are, right? But for Stacey and the way that she shows up in the world with her very like simple, really delicate beauty, it's like less is really more. So already having a bit of embroidery and having this tie on the shirt, that's already like a lot for her in a way to make kind of her fashion statement. So she doesn't need to like add anything more to the outfit. And when she comes in the room with this allows for her to shine her energy forward. And then the third outfit I picked up for Stacey is a red carpet outfit because she attends some red carpet events. And here I also went with the theory of kind of like less is more, being daring in the bareness rather than feeling the need to kind of dress up and have like the ruffles and sequins. Of course she can do all of those things, but I think like again for her it's kind of like trusting in just the raw power of her like unique radiant beauty on the red carpet. I think it's really beautiful. So I found this dress. So I really like this dress because it has this very simple shape where her shoulders and her frame actually bring in the horizontal. And it's still like a bit interesting because it has a little bit of embroidery here. It has a bow on the back. So it's a little bit more fun than just a plain dress. Although like I honestly think even a plain dress could be really, really pretty for Stacey. And then I pair this with like these really high, like very bare silver heels. And of course then the practice is kind of walking in these shoes. But I think like that is just really beautiful. And I pair with a really simple, again, clutch bag, just nothing to weigh her down at all, but just a little bit of a silver detail to kind of keep the theme going and, make it look like it's a like it's not just supposed to be kind of like a boring dress, but there's a theme. And then these really long, like rhinestone earrings that are just one line that I think would look really beautiful with Stacey's long hair. And again, just really minimal, really delicate, really gorgeous. So, oh, sorry. So here is my picture of the entire outfit, which is just this long kind of, this like mid-thigh blue dress. And of course, Stacey has quite petite height, so I think this dress would maybe go to right above her knees, which is perfect. And then she would have these high heels, this just little bag, and these really delicate earrings. And I think like, you know, yeah, it just, rather than, and I would also keep kind of the makeup, definitely I would do like a red lip, but I would keep everything very soft and kind of blend it out. And I think that this just really allows, like, again, Stacey to shine, and being in the confidence that like she is like enough, and her like energy and her radiance is so powerful, and not kind of hiding it behind of layers of like what's supposed to be kind of fancy, but at the same time choosing something that accommodates her shape, accommodates her colors, and is like clearly appropriate for the situation. So that was fun, right? So now we're gonna talk about the second person. Right, and the second person is Susanna, who was so sweet and volunteered to participate in this via Instagram. And let me just show you a quick picture of Susanna so that you get the inspiration. So here's Susanna, and here's another picture of her. So she is quite a petite height, so she is 155, but you can see at the same time she has this blunt kind of angular presence, and then she has a lot of yin in her body just with her height and with her curve. So like, whereas I would say Stacey, I would describe her as more of a romantic kind of leaning soft natural. If you want, you could describe Susanna as a soft leaning soft natural, but that's not, I'm just saying more in terms of her shape. But the important thing is anyway that I pick out these outfits that allow her to do this accommodation she wants with her style, which is to create some sort of horizontal line and then emphasize the waist and work with her short vertical line. Now Susanna, as you can see, is a gorgeous autumn with this very dimensional and rich coloring, and she really likes all of these kind of autumnal colors, so that's the color palette that I have worked in for her. And unlike Stacey, Susanna is in the down left, or left down essence. So for me, left is really all about being very magnetic, very enveloping, and really bringing the eye into you. So whereas Stacey's beauty is really radiant in the sense that she just wants to allow herself to kind of shine out into whatever room, Susanna has this like incredible enchanting beauty that really brings you into her energy field, and you just really, like, your eye is so naturally drawn to her, and she really naturally kind of holds your attention. So my recommendation for the left down women is kind of similar to the right down women, which is, the simpler it is, kind of the more your beauty shines through. But I would say for the left down women, it's a little bit different, because for me, left is really associated with a bit of this sensual energy, and that for me is nothing about sexuality, but it has to do more with awareness of and presence in the body. So I really encourage all women I talk to who are in the left down. I mean, this is true for everybody, but especially for left down, I'm like, you have to really feel so good in your clothes, because the better your body feels in your clothes, the more you're able to really activate this energy, just bringing people in with this kind of pure in elemental, gravity, magnetic, enveloping, aura, just bringing it in. And when you're feeling uncomfortable and you're feeling a little bit stifled in your clothes, then you're not, whatever your image idea is, then you're not able to kind of bring people in to the same extent. And of course, just as with the right down, I think dressing left down, dressing in every quadrant, I think takes courage, honestly, because it's kind of saying, I'm going to own this kind of magnetic, elemental, almost raw, kind of attractive energy I have, and I'm not going to hide it behind this kind of complex kind of persona costume. I'm going to let my beauty really shine through and really allow the attention to me. So whereas with Stacey, I focused a lot on really like simple, luminous kind of colors. You know, I chose kind of light colors or showing her flesh to really like light up. With Susanna, I focused on the really to create that down lift effect. I focused a lot on the autumn palette and those deep, rich colors that naturally just bring in the gaze. And I also focused a lot on textures for the fabric that both bring in the eye because they're like very touchable, but again, also for her, that would feel just like really interesting and that could feel really nice and supportive of her body. So the first occasion that okay, also like I don't really know Susanna, you know, we had kind of a brief chat where, you know, I offered her a bit of like style tips and I just talked to her. So I created, so again, this is not really Susanna outfits, this is just with Susanna's inspiration. I hope you guys understand that. So the first outfit I created was like an outfit for a party to get to know people. So here's what I chose. So the first thing I chose were these really fun shorts, and you can see that they are kind of this warm camel beige with this warm brown. At least I think they are from the picture. And I chose this brown top to go with it. So as you can see again, just with the shape of the top, like literally it's like very soft over the shoulders. It's not cut in this narrow way. You can see on the very front that there's just like a little bit of ease here. So again, like her frame just doesn't distort the fabric in any way. And it's a quite short top. Susanna has a very petite height, so the shorts will probably like go down to like her mid thigh, and this top can be easily tucked into the shorts. This was like another top I thought was really cool, so I didn't include it in the final outfit, but I wanted to show it because I think it could be overwhelming on Susanna, but I think if you think about it with the shorts, like you kind of see the effect I'm going for. And I think this is the thing, you know, Soft Natural can really play with that shoulder width as long as she's keeping kind of the rest of the silhouette closer to the body. And here, especially if she could tuck this into the shorts, and then it would just be really gorgeous. So anyway, so I have this simpler brown top because that's just the vibe I got to keep it simple. And then I chose these shoes that are again in that rich brown. Again, like just working with the brown tones, but not trying to match exactly because we're going for this dimensional depth. And I chose these shoes because I feel like they really like, they're wood. So like just literally kind of leather, wood, very elemental. And then this perforations on the straps and the circle. I don't know, something about this just seems like it would be really pleasurable to wear these shoes on your feet. And just kind of, yeah, give that kind of grounding, earthy energy. And then I chose this bag, which has a really simple shape, and again, in this very rich brown. And it's like a very small geometric bag, so it will really match kind of Susanna's physical scale, while at the same time having this kind of like gentle curve that, you know, mimics the gentle curves of her figure. And I just chose also these small kind of hammered gold earrings. They're not that small, but they're moderate size. And again, they're just in that kind of brown and gold color story, and just this kind of gentle, slightly irregular shape I think really matches the theme of like all the other shapes in the outfit, with just kind of these curves. So here's the final outfit. So here you have the shorts with the top, you have these heeled sandals, this small handbag, and these earrings. And again, so as you can see, like the point is the outfit is not boring. It's not supposed to be super simple, super minimal, but there is not that much kind of getting in the way here either. The silhouettes are quite simple. I mean, there's like some fun textures and patterns, but it's a quite simple outfit that will really have a stunning kind of wow effect and really allows Susanna to really shine through who she is. Then the second outfit I picked out was this like more doing stuff in the city. I mean, I know it's kind of generic, but whatever. And I picked out this blouse, which again, like you can just see that the way it's cut literally has a bit of this extra ease in the shoulders area. So it should be really great for a soft natural. Again, it has this shorter length and it's kind of comes in at the waist, so it will really easily accommodate Susanna's figure. And it's this very rich pink, blush, and dark red color story that's a bit warm that I think will really complement Susanna's autumn coloring. to go with that, I chose these pants. They're like crop pants, but and they are petite. So they should be kind of the same length on Susanna, but maybe a bit longer. And they're in this kind of warm chocolate color. And again, it's just this like leather texture on the pants just really invites kind of the gaze, and I think it's just really yummy basically. But very like simple shape, simple color, not to create kind of like too much in the outfit. And then I chose these shoes again with this very kind of touchable texture and really minimal and comfortable, continuing this kind of pink and brown theme with just really like walkable and easy shoes. And then I chose this little pink and brown print bag in this very trendy kind of like, I guess, baguette shape, because I just didn't want it to get in the way. But then I did choose these fun kind of textured earrings to just like add a little bit of like pizzazz to the outfit, but maybe a bit too much pizzazz. So here's the outfit as a whole. So you can see this kind of like pink and brown easy color tone. And again, you can see that the outfit is quite simple, but it's not boring in any way, and it easily accommodates this curve and width in Susanna's petite figure, while kind of creating some freedom of movement and just, I don't know, I think like I love these colors. They're very warm and inviting. And the last occasion that I created an outfit for Susanna was like date night with her husband. And here I took this quite simple beige dress that has this really like wow effect with the neckline. And again, like you can see, it just literally accommodates width because it has this kind of big ruffle that will go over the shoulder. So it's really playing with the shape of her body. And again, like on her petite height, you know, this should go down to like the mid, it shouldn't be like too short or something. It should go like below the mid thigh really. So because, you know, I would not like for her to be comfortable, but it's just this very kind of like simple color that again would, I think, would look beautiful on her skin tone. Although I did have this alternative dress that again has this kind of just simple shape, comes in at the waist, has a bit of a skirt. Like I don't really know actually. To me, these look like they are a warm sand and beige, but I feel like, you know, you never know with the internet. And then to go with this kind of nude beige, I wanted to do something a bit more fun. So I actually went for red accessories, and I went for this kind of red bag that has this texture and this chain, and I think it's just kind of fun to carry, and it really catches the eye. And then I also again went for like red sandals with again just very like textured straps, and again this kind of warm rich red orange to match the color scheme. And I think it was these earrings, sorry, I don't know why that happened. It's just these like tiny earrings, but just with some different shades of red and pink. So here is the outfit as a whole. So you can see it's a quite simple dress, but it has these red accessories to make it pop. And again, just the shape works for Susanna's soft natural shape, whereas this like kind of simple styling lets the focus be on her beauty rather than on the outfit, without the outfit being kind of like too boring or too simplistic. So that is my fun 6 outfits for soft natural women. Some examples of right down and left down styling. These are just 2 examples. There's like, this is not my prescription for how you have to dress if you're a soft natural in these 2 style quadrants. But I really hope that you enjoyed the video, and that, yeah, like just enjoy hearing about my process behind putting together the outfits, and that you like them. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.